Hi everyone, I'm Stacy Ferguson. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a very easy homemade chicken soup. It's a soup that I grew up with, and I'm going to show you how to do it for all under $13. And half of it, a little bit over half of it, is going to be organic. And so what you'll need is, I started using a full like rotisserie type chicken like this. Because I used to use organic chicken broth all the time, and I would like just buy the chicken breast, and the flavoring wasn't as good in the soup as if you actually use a whole chicken with the bones and everything. So you're going to need one of them, and what I do is when you buy it, it has the skin on it. So I trim off as much of the skin that I can on the top, the bottom, the legs. The easiest way is just to take like a kitchen shear and just cut it, cut as much of it off as you can. And like I said, the full chicken really gives it a good flavor. The other thing you'll need is carrots. This was a half a bag of, I bought them in bulk. They were organic carrots for $4.99. So this bowl will probably run you around, I'll say $2, because I used a little bit under a half bag. And I use a lot of carrots because my family likes carrots, so it depends on what your family likes. And I also cut mine in big chunks because that's how my grandfather made our soup as I was growing up. So it all depends on how you like it. If you want them smaller, you make them smaller. Then you're going to need celery. I used a stalk of celery. It is organic, and I think I paid like $2.39 for the stalk of organic celery. And celery is one of the big ones that you want to make sure you get organic in. Because of the fact that it's one of the higher vegetables that are sprayed with pesticides. And then you're going to need an onion. Again, this is an organic onion, and I bought it in a bulk bag, so we'll just say it was about $1. Probably a little bit under that. And then you're going to need, this was a 3-pound bag of organic potatoes for $4.99. I used half of it already, so you only need 1.5 pounds. And then salt and pepper. And then what you're going to do is you also need a big pot with a lid. You're going to put your chicken into the pot. Okay, and just make sure that you wash your hands after you touch the chicken. Okay, so then I'm going to take water and just fill it. And this pot is actually, I said we were going to make chicken soup for $13. This pot will feed your whole family. I have 3 adults in my house, 2 children. It'll feed your whole family for dinner, with them even having seconds. And it'll also give you plenty of leftovers for lunches and stuff like that the next day. So you want to fill it until probably the water just starts to cover the top of the chicken. I like to use a lot of water because I like broth, and I like to have room for the vegetables and stuff. So then you're going to place that on high on your stove. Okay, and while that's starting to cook, you're going to take your onion. And a lot of people don't like onions. My brother actually hates onions, so when I used to make it with, chopped up onions, he seemed to always find the onions. So I actually, just for flavor, I just take the skin off and I throw the whole onion in. And then, when you're done with the soup, you can either, some people, if there's someone in your house that likes onions, it's really good. It'll be a soft onion, but you could use it, for whatever, if you want to put it in eggs or whatever you want the next day. I try to save as much as I can and reuse it. Okay, then you're going to add the celery, and you have to make sure that if you're making this soup that you definitely use the celery, because that's really, the chicken and the celery and the carrots really is what really gives the whole entire soup its flavoring. So I add that in. I'm going to add there. Some sea salt. And then you're going to cover it. And I'm not going to put in the potatoes now because the potatoes, you have to put them in like the last probably 15 minutes of the soup. So I'll leave this on, I'll wait till it starts to boil, and then I'll lower it down to a lower flame and let it simmer on low for probably about an hour and a half. You'll know, you could taste your celery, you want the celery to be, you don't want it to be tough. So there you have it. We have an almost all organic soup. The only thing that's not organic in the soup, and it's completely clean, is the chicken. The chicken I found it for $5 on sale. The carrots, again, I used half a bag, so that was $2.50. So $7 you have altogether. Then you have the celery that we used, that was like $2.49. That's $9.50. And then your potatoes for another $2. So, and then the onion. So we'll say, just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, about $11 total for a soup that's going to be delicious. Hopefully you make it, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day.